I've been to Cleveland to compete a few times back in the day, but I hadn't made it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame yet. So this time, I wanted to make sure I paid it a proper visit.
They're Johnny Cash's tour bus from 1979.
Every iconic artist since the dawn of rock and roll was featured. Metallica, Guns N' Roses, the Beatles, and all my other favorite bands.
Angus Young's actual schoolboy outfit up here with the actual written lyrics for Highway to Hell, written by Bon Scott. So that's incredible. One of Kurt's left-handed strats, and then they got the official death certificate of Kurt Cobain. It's pretty freaky. They got so much stuff in here, it's nuts.
It was the perfect warm-up for a visit to a gym like Old School Iron. There's no better combo than rock and roll and rusty iron.
I'm Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant on a Mission. We're at Old School Iron Gym in Cleveland, Ohio. We're gonna go in and check this place out. It looks amazing. It's super hardcore. It looks like there's a lot of powerlifters probably train here. I'm gonna go see what it's all about. TJ.
Ron.
Very good to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
This is TJ, the owner of Old School Iron in Cleveland, Ohio. I've been told to come here by a lot of people, including Stan Efferding.
Excellent.
And I know this gym has been hardcore for a long time, and
it has.
It's going to be a great place to shoot.
Excellent. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah,
Let's show you around.
Well, you bet, man.
If you're coming to get dirty, this is where you want to go.
Yeah, no, I love the look of it already. So there's not a lot of these gyms, man. So let's just, I mean, I'm seeing stuff already that I want to talk about. I mean, sometimes I walk into a gym and it takes a while before I run into something, but I mean, right off the bat, I'm seeing this old AFS leg press.
Yep.
I love this thing. You got an elite FTS power squat.
Yep. This is a nice piece, real good piece. Put a lot of weight on it.
Yeah, I mean, you got it. Is this a Watson?
This is a Watson pendulum squat. If you ever use that thing is tough to use.
That might be on my list. You know what I say about gyms and leg equipment? The leg area makes the gym. And I thought that since this was kind of, you know, a powerlifting gym, it might be endless racks and monolifts and not a lot of, you know, other equipment. But I was totally wrong. They got a pendulum, they got AFS horizontal, they had the power squats, they had everything that a bodybuilder would need as well. Fantastic leg setup. Vertical press and belt squatting.
This is a staple here for a lot of guys, especially power guys.
Yeah.
You know, we do a lot of things on here. We don't just squat on this. We'll row. We'll actually attach the belt to us and deadlift. These handles adjust and come down. So we don't do one thing on here.
So obviously you guys are power lifter friendly. I mean, this is, looks like a couple thousand square feet of just racks, benches, and monoliths.
Exactly. We got 4 of them. We have meets here. We do 3 meets a year usually. We've got some expansion going, so we're actually going to expand this powerlifting area a little bit.
Right.
We're going to add a bench, a rack, and another deadlift platform. So if you ever come see us again, we'll have even more stuff to play with.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got some deadlift platforms back here. We've got these boards. I don't know if you want to look at these, Ron. These are some of our lifters here. We got ladies over there, geared men, and then raw men. So these guys move some weight around here. That's for sure.
Christ, you got a guy putting 830 up on a suited bench.
Yeah.
I think about, you know, when people talk about raw versus the equipped.
Yes.
And they say, you know, they'll maybe talk down about equipped. But that guy still has 830 in his hands.
Exactly.
Pushing down on all his joints.
Exactly.
It's mind-boggling.
It's crazy. I couldn't imagine holding that kind of weight up.
I've never seen deadlift platforms built up this high. Is this just something you do, or?
Yeah, we have to do this. We actually pulverize the concrete underneath, so.
Just because you guys got heavy deadlifters here.
A lot of heavy deadlifting, a lot of deadlifting, and a lot of heavy deadlifting.
Yeah.
600, 700, 800 pounds on a fairly regular basis.
Hundreds of reps a day.
Yes, yes.
Man, oh man.
It gets loud in here, especially in the evenings.
I don't know if I've ever talked to anyone that pulverized the concrete floor of their gym before.
Oh, we've broken deadlift bars, a couple of them. We've done some things that no one else has ever done, so.
So this is a strong gym. And it's no surprise that it's in Ohio, because Ohio has a lot of strong gyms. Probably has a lot to do with Westside Barbell coming out of there. And this being a Westside certified gym, it makes sense you're gonna have guys breaking deadlift bars and pulverizing the concrete. And that doesn't happen at fitness clubs.
So Ron, we're big on the lower body here, so you're gonna see a lot of reverse hypers, plyo swing over here. For us, building that posterior chain is a big thing.
Well, I notice obviously that you got the Westside Barbell.
Yes.
You're a certified Westside Barbell
We're a certified gym, yep.
So how many are there, do you know?
God, I don't know, there's not many. He doesn't hand that out to just anybody.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if there's 20 of them. I don't know, it's just
What
a
would the
guess.
requirements be to be a Westside Barbell gym?
Equipment is a big thing, knowledge. So I'm not saying you have to train like a Westside power lifter, if that makes sense.
Right, the conjugate system. And, yeah.
But you just need to know the system, and even if you're not competing in powerlifting, if you're an athlete competing in football, basketball, we have the knowledge here to train you using those principles and equipment.
Right, right. And do you have to own a certain number of Louis pieces?
You do. You have to have pretty much all of them, which we do. We have all of them.
Right.
You also have to be, I believe, a certified coach, which I went and got my cert through them as well. So we have the knowledge here.
That's cool, man. So let's look at some iron. I mean, you know, got to talk dumbbells if we're in a gym
sure.
like this.
Sure.
So you got iron here, obviously all the way to 200.
All the way to 200. I don't know where the rest of them are. They're shoved under there somewhere. But after 175, it goes 180, 190, 200.
No, man, I love this stuff. Where'd you get all the dumbbells from? Like, where's the oldest equipment in here and stuff like that you got?
Well, the gym existed many years ago outside of this location, a small spot in a retail place. I bought that gym out, and then that's where they came from. But prior to that, I mean, these things could be 30 years old. I don't even know.
Right.
They're really old dumbbells.
Now, what about all the graffiti on the walls? Like, this looks like you've just had people chipping away for years on these walls.
I had a group of kids come in. I knew one of the kids, he brought his buddies in. And honestly, it was crazy when they were doing it. You could barely see in here. The fumes were just, it was, I don't know how they do it, but it was probably 10, 12 different kids in here doing this. So there's many different styles, many different colors. I mean, it just adds to the environment. I don't know what a lot of it says, but it sure is cool. So that's why we had it done.
So I feel like I'm in the bodybuilder corner.
Yes, this cable machine gets really, really busy in the evening as well. We're actually getting another one. I'm buying another machine. We're going to keep this one.
Like another 8-stack like this?
We're going to add another 8-stack because in the evening it's just crazy in here. You can't get in on it, so
yeah.
we're going to add another one.
The 200-pound dumbbells aren't quite as commonly used as
not
the
quite
press
as much.
down stacks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Ton of attachments.
Yeah. So you definitely don't see this at Fitness World or wherever you're training.
No, you won't.
This looks like 30 years worth of handles. I mean, you've got everything here from the mag grips, you know, that everyone loves, to looks like homemade stuff that guys have welded and brought in for you. Like, what's this here?
This is a dog bone pull down. So you can do triceps with it or pull downs, chin ups, whatever you like.
So that's
really
a real grip strength.
Rough on the grip, yeah.
Wow.
That's a nice piece.
That's
and
cool.
we got every mag bar in here.
So it's awesome for me to come into a gym, even if it's just one thing that I've never seen before.
Yep.
Right, because I've been training so long.
Sure.
Like, I've never seen a dog bone pull down, and I get what it's for.
Sure.
I mean, you got 800-pound deadlifters in here. I imagine grip strength is a part of every single thing they do.
Huge part, yep.
You know?
Exactly.
So let's look at this Dynabody stuff.
This is an excellent standing press. If you got shoulder issues like I do, getting the arms out wide is no good.
I'm gonna hop in this, just with
jump
no
in there.
load on it. So what's the deal here?
You want to put some weight on there?
I'm good. I just want to show the motion to everyone.
All right.
So is there like an unracked place, or
Yeah,
what do
when
we do here?
down by this foot here, as soon as you unrack that thing, so go ahead and push forward. Push that foot back a little bit, you'll feel that. And you're just gonna pop it up when you're done.
Really?
Okay, yep.
Okay, so this is just a standing press. I told you I saw one of these in Germany that was very old.
Yeah.
And I've never seen one since. So I didn't realize that Dynabody was making it. So then just rack it like this.
Yeah, and you're good.
Oh, wow, okay. That's cool.
Nice piece here. Check this out. This is a Viking press. If you like to do overhead pressing, this is a great piece. Give it a shot.
So just standing like that.
That simple, that easy. And you'd be surprised, this thing gets used, I mean, this is a highly used piece in here.
Well, I want one
Crazy.
already. I want one already.
Let's get you one in there, come on.
So everyone's got to have a turf now.
It's actually ready to go. It's so bad, we've used it up so much. But yeah, we use this thing for everything. Sled pushing, farmer's walk, yoke carries. A lot of people like to warm up with some sprinting or some dynamic stuff, so the distance is a nice thing to have.
Right.
We'll flip tires on here, logs, kettlebells, med ball throws, I mean, you name it.
Wow. So we come around the corner and I see this massive mat. I see, looks like championship title belts. So this is more than just iron bars and deadlifting
It
here.
is, yes.
So was this your idea to just monetize this space?
Yeah, it was actually. We wanted to add some type of classes, boxing, you know, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So this was a good spot for it. It's kind of out of the way. It's not over there where it gets really, really loud. So it just made sense to put it over here.
So you've got a ring down here. Does that get used?
That is actually a wrestling school, AIW Wrestling.
Oh, no way.
These guys are here 4 or 5 days a week. And then, like I said, they do their shows right around the corner here at one of the churches.
So they just rent this space off you?
They just rent the space. It's their ring. They just rent the space and they do their thing.
Oh, cool. So you mentioned you were going to expand. What's the,
Yes.
where would you expand?
Well, just up where the turf ended over there, we're gonna take down that wall. I guess about a quarter of it. We're gonna take down that wall and I can take you next door and show you what's going on in there.
Yeah, show me what's next.
It's been about 1.5 years we've had this space. We call it the Academy Athletics. I'll train our athletes here, you know, kids playing sports, things like that. And then our trainers work here too.
So I don't think I've ever seen so much posterior chain stuff in one building.
Not only do they help you build strength, but the traction you get, the way they make you feel, just feel better after using them. I mean, I live
So
on
the
it.
trainers must have everyone using them, everyone using these sleds.
Yes, we
So-
use all this.
So this is the wall here that's coming down.
This will come down. So figure about a quarter of this wall, maybe where the rack ends right there. That all will come down. And then the equipment will move next door, and then this will be part of the gym.
What is this? Is this a
This is-
swing? Like,
It's just like the one next door, except this is an original. If you don't have the hand piece up, it's a plyo swing. You can add bands, you can add weight, or you can do plyo push-ups, which we like to do, and you add that hand piece in. So that's a nice piece, and I don't know if there's any left out there.
okay, I gotta get it. Can I try this with no weight on it? Like,
Yeah,
what's this gonna feel
jump
like?
in there.
So you're,
Just like a plyo push-up, same thing. Push off as hard as you can.
Oh, okay.
Let your body come off that. Exactly.
like that.
Exactly.
I've never seen this before in my whole life.
An original, man. This is awesome. And then if you were to stay in there,
Then obviously you got like,
Yeah.
well, you got people jumping.
same deal. You're gonna
Right,
push off,
okay.
let your feet come off.
Wow,
Yep.
that feels a little bit weird.
That's exactly what the kids do when they do.
It's like a whole new skill I'd need to learn.
It is. There is a skill to it.
Okay. That was interesting. So you wanted to show me this. I know what this is. You're printing all your own stuff.
We do all our own stuff. We have a clothing line. We can screen it, or we have a heat press where we'll do some of that as well. And everything's done right here on site.
How long has this been going on?
9 years.
Oh, so this was even before you came?
Even before we were in this building, yeah.
I love this idea. You know you're at a hardcore gym when the guy's got his own welder. So
we're self-sufficient.
You don't
here.
fuck around.
No, we don't fuck around. If you need to weld something here, if our dumbbells break or something breaks and we get it over here, we'll weld it.
This is a fantastic, I love, this just takes the gym to like sort of a next level of just being super serious. I mean, you could build your own equipment technically, if you know what I mean.
We could, yes.
So that's cool. Take notes, guys. You got an amazing gym here. I think it's unlike anything that we've been to for Mutant on a Mission, with the exception of actually going to Dave Tate's compound. And I mean, that was kind of the closest thing that I've seen to this type of setup as far as having the, you know, the hardcore powerlifter stuff and then the crazy atmosphere of like, you know, cement floor and that sort of stuff.
Yes.
So it's not common to come to these types of gyms, and I'm really looking forward to hitting a workout. So we're gonna do some legs.
Let's do some legs.
Okay.
And you're gonna need this.
I'm gonna need this. I will happily wear your shirt, man. I'll throw this on and we're gonna smash some quads and some hamstrings too, because you said you have a machine you definitely want me on.
For sure.
So I don't even know what we're doing today. This is not gonna be normal bodybuilder routine workouts. So we're gonna have a bit of fun.
Exactly.
Hey, okay, thanks TJ.
Thank you.
Let's do it
Thanks
up,
for
man.
coming.
Let's do it up. Mutant on a Mission, Old School Iron Gym in Cleveland. Stay tuned.
This episode is brought to you by Mutant Test. Test is life.
So I'm gonna hit some legs. TJ here actually has got a pulled groin. You got a groin injury, don't you? So I'm gonna let you sort of coach me, especially on a couple of the movements.
Sure.
Because you know, like the belt squat, a couple of things you got planned. I've never really done before properly or full speed, anyways. So I got a couple things I want to do, a couple things you want to make sure I try out.
Exactly.
So I'm just gonna go hard. He's gonna push me. He's gonna give me some tips on a few things. I'm just gonna have some fun, and I'm just gonna, you know, absorb being in a gym like this. So let's give it some hell.
Let's go ahead.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
All right, let's go.
No sweat.
Nice.
He's got an AFS leg press here. I don't know when they quit making these, probably somewhere in the 90s. They're impossible to find if you want one. I don't know how he got his hands on this, but I absolutely love this machine. They used to have one at Gold's Venice. Finally, it broke and they got rid of it, so I haven't used it for a while. They got one at Bev's, but I'm lucky to have one here, so I'm just using it because I love it. Feels great, lots of load on the quads. Smooth machine.
Let's go, man. Come on.
Yep.
Let's go.
Come on. Yeah. In the zone.
Good. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Another one. Good. Come on, let's get one more. One more. Push, 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 push. Good.
Woo.
Good job, man.
Yeah, that was a tough set. That was a good guess. I figured I'd get up around there.
Yep.
I'm gonna box squat now, apparently, on the belt squat. So I'm gonna do like 2 or 3 things I never normally do all in once. So TJ's gonna set this up for me, and I'm just gonna do what he tells me. Pretend I'm a novice power lifter. Yeah, I kinda am a novice power lifter.
All right, let's go. Good. Now speed, 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 speed. Good. Up, 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 up. Good. Up, up, up. Good. Good. Couple more.
famous bodybuilding saying that I've known for years is the best workout is the one you're not doing, because it's what your body's not used to. So that's why I got TJ here telling me to do all this weird shit.
You're gonna love this.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, Rob. Up. Good. Three. Good. Good. Let's get another one. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on. Up. Drive. Good.
Fuck.
What do you think?
Fucking fun times. It's a Saturday night out for me, TJ. That bar made it way tougher.
It's a huge difference.
Because that was kind of like, you know, you got that upper body pop.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden you got nothing.
Got nothing. Got to be all quads.
Whoa. I almost jumped without meaning to.
So that entire belt squat sequence was something I have absolutely never done before, and I did feel more explosive after. I want to try it some more. I wasn't joking when I said that when I went to get up, I almost jumped off the box. It was really interesting what it did.
Fuck, I might get strong training with you.
You might. Gotta have you come back again.
Come back, I'll come back once a week.
There you go.
You know? Get some power training in.
Nice. Good. Good. Six. Good. Come on, let's go, Rob. Let's go.
Yeah.
Up. Finish. Good.
Let's do one more.
Let's go. All right. Go. Drive. Keep going. Attaboy. Good job.
Oh.
Nice. Good job.
Overload shit. I know I tell you guys all the time, make sure you're having fun in the gym. And I always find ways to have some fun, but it's a real treat to just throw everything out the window and let somebody else dictate, you know, everything from where my feet go to, you know, how I'm moving. So it's pretty cool. It's coming up on 2 years since I tore my quad right off the bone. So, you know, you're not just seeing me belt squat and leg press and try new things. You're seeing me belt squat and leg press and try new things after having that type of an injury. So just remember, you guys can come back from anything. You just gotta grind away, don't give up, stay on your rehab, stay positive. You know, I'm squatting, hack squatting, training hard as fuck now, and doing shit like this I've never done in my life. And so if you're hurt, you're out of the gym, fucking just do not quit. It's all mental, man.
That's it.
Oh, fuck. Whew. That's it, cardio.
26 reps.
Was that 26?
26.
I totally lost count.
Yeah, I counted for you.
Totally lost count, so I thought, well, I got to at least do 20.
Yep.
Whew. My ticker's running.
Okay. So you want to resist probably 3/4 of the way down, and then you can let it pull you under a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when but keep that tension,
Keep
and then
the
fire
tension,
it back.
then fire it up.
Fuck. What's this gonna do now, tilting the platform up in the front?
You're not gonna get as much traction as you normally would get out of it. It's gonna be a little more, take a little more strength to get this thing up now.
Okay.
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 So
less stretch. There's
exactly.
less stretch.
You can still let it fly under, but it's a little more difficult to bring your leg up.
Okay. That's burning. My erectors are fucking pumped. Glutes and erectors.
Yep. Right up that posterior chain.
That wasn't even like even close to failure.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like definitely work.
Get some blood in there.
Just wrapped up. I guess it was legs. It was legs.
It's a hybrid leg.
Posterior chain.
Exactly.
Bit of HIIT cardio.
Exactly.
That was a lot of fun, TJ. Thank you so much.
Good,
I know you couldn't really train with me, but that was all I could ask for. I mean, that was more than I expected.
Okay.
So I really appreciate it. Mutant on a Mission Season 4. We'll keep rolling hard. And you guys know I love this job. I love to go to these gyms. And if you guys are ever in Cleveland, Ohio, you don't just go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You come to Old School Iron.
Exactly.
Come and see TJ. Tell him Mutant on a Mission. Tell him Big Ron sent you. I'd be so happy if he tells me that people start coming in the door because of this show. Because that's one thing I definitely want to hear from all these gyms, if possible. So once again, thanks TJ for pushing me.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having a hardcore, kick-ass gym.
Yep.
TJ from Old School, Big Ron, we're out. I remember this show. I remember watching that.